Hello, today I am going to talk about non-finite verbs, participles. Non-finite verbs, as I mentioned before, there are three groups: infinitives, gerunds, and participles. Today I want to talk about participles. What is a participle? Different types of participles. What are the functions of participles? And difference between participle and gerunds. What is a participle? A participle is formed from a verb and modifies a noun, noun phrase, verb, or verb phrase. Most often, a participle functions as an adjective. A participle most often ends in ed or ing. Can you remember irregular verb? Okay, you can watch my previous lesson about a verb and then you can understand it better. For irregular verb, there is no ed. A participle function as an adjective. Okay, look at this example. It was a boring show. What is boring here? The function of boring. Boring, it is an adjective because explain more about the noun show here. But look what kind of adjective it is. Yes, it is participle. Here, the verb bore, we add ing word and change it to boring. When we add ing to verb, change it to adjective and it will be participle function as an adjective and it is present. Present participle. Keep in mind, in this example of a participle, the verb to bore is used. Boring becomes the participle as it is used as an adjective to describe show. What kind of show is it? A boring show. Look at this one. It was an amazing concert. Amazing here is adjective describing concert. The verb amaze plus ing word change it to amazing and became adjective. It is present participle adjective. Another example, it is needed jumper. What is needed here? Yes, it is an adjective. Talk about more about the noun jumper. And then it is participle. Add ed to verb need and change it to adjective needed. There are several adjectives in English that are created from the past participle form of the verb. In this case, the past participle becomes a word that describes a noun, a person, or an object. Another example, because you can get it better, she is excited child. Here, excited act as an adjective for a noun, child. Add ed to excite and change it to excited and it will be past participle. The function is an adjective for a noun, child. Different types of participles: present participles, past participles, and perfect participles. Okay, what is a present participle? When to use present participles? Present participles are formed from the infinitive of a verb. Adding ing word to the infinitive form will create the present participle, like verb to jump, participle jumping. Present participles are used to form adjectives and to create verb tenses. Past participles. What is past participles? When to use past participles? Past participles are formed from the past tense of the verb. Past participles most often end in ed except for some irregular verbs. Past participles are used to form adjectives and to create verb tenses. Past participle as adjectives here: spotted dog, painted sky. Spotted and painted, they are adjectives. And verb tenses: I have thought, it is past perfect. I have thought, present perfect. Okay, the last one, perfect participles. What is a perfect participle? Perfect participles are formed from the infinitive of the verb to have and adding ing or ing word. Perfect participles will always start with having and be followed by a past participle. Present participle, having. Past participle, learned. Perfect participle, having learned. Perfect participles always explain an action that has already taken place. Like, having learned the news of my grandfather's passing, I booked a flight to Amsterdam. Can you remember gerunds? For more information, you can watch my previous video about gerunds. Here we compare participle phrases with gerunds. A participle that ends in ing looks like a gerund. However, a gerund will always function as a noun, whereas a participle will not. Look at these two examples. Example number 1, it is about present participle. The swimming pool is heated for the summer. Here, swimming functions as an adjective to modify pool. The second example of gerund, swimming is my favorite sport. Here, swimming functions as a noun and subject of the sentence. There are two tests. Test number 1, this sentence contains a participle or gerund. A tennis ball, a new tennis ball, covered thickly with fuzz, bounces a bit slowly. Okay, what is your idea? Can you guess? Test number 2. Find either the gerund or the participle in the following sentence. A new tennis ball covered thickly with fuzz, bounces a bit slowly. Tennis, covered, thickly, bounces. Which one will be gerund and participle for this sentence? Test number 1, exactly, it is participle. What is that? Covered, thickly. Covered here is our participle. Also the correct answer. Another test, find either the gerund or the participle in the following sentence. A hummingbird seeking food came to our red azalea blossoms. Which one? Seeking, came, red, azalea can be gerund or participle. What is your idea? Please post your answer in comment section. I will check it for you. The last example is part of a book, Will in the World by Stephen Greenblatt. I believe in broken, fractured, complicated narratives, but I believe in narratives as a vehicle for truth, not simply as a form of entertainment. This one is your homework to do this. Find the participle, what kind of participle is present, perfect, or past, and post it in comment section. Quick recap. Participles play various major roles in a sentence. They function as parts of verbs or nouns or adjectives. There are unique features of modifying the modifiers such as adjectives and adverbs. Different types of participles: present participles, past participles, and perfect participles. The last part of the video we work on participle gerunds differences. Thank you for watching.